if there's a bunch of, I don't want to say a bunch of, if this guy's literally stalking women, like I at least like the character who's at least getting into some cheek clapping and balances with the story, because there's no way you're gonna have all these women around and the guy is just 100% focused. Like this is foolishness. Steph Curry, LeBron, Kobe, these top level athletes, even though they're dedicated to the game, they still make time for, their personal relationships. Like this is just
gotta get the cheeks, man. Cheeks
yeah.
clap.
So
But Japanese culture plays it in a different manner. They play it like a man's duty has no time for women, which is like, nah, bro. What are you talking about? I don't understand how that even works.
I feel like traditional Japanese men are probably like that, but like I feel like non-traditional really don't have that problem. They're gonna be like, yeah.
Then explain the birth death rate issue that's going on in Japan.
I can explain it.
Please explain it.
I mean, my theory with that is you have like I said, a lot of traditional folks that is afraid to be disowned from their family because of financial situation. So either they hide it, because like I remember like a long time ago, there was this Korean guy. I think he was Korean. Anyway, basically, his parents were very traditional. So basically, me and him literally had to sneak around to be together. But at the same token, he already knew, like, yeah, I can't bring you home to mama and daddy.
But that's an interracial. That's an interracial. What that has to do with him? Forget his parents. Once he moves out of his house, or whatever, what does that have to do with the fact that he needs to make time, whether it is for an interracial woman or a woman of his breed? Why can't they make time for women? It's
okay. I got this. Right, so Japan has a couple things going on with it that there's a reason why they're in the situation they're in. So Japan has an aging population, right? Okay. It's an aging population. Japan is very old, compared to various African countries. Various African countries, population is very young, right? So there's been a population problem. Japan historically has been very isolated, so there's not a lot of immigration. The same thing is actually happening in the U.S. The birth rate is not the greatest, but the U.S. can supplement the low birth rate with the initial population from immigration. You got Chinese, Mexican, African, basically the whole world immigrates to America, so that helps keep the population numbers up. That's number one, right? Okay. Aging population. Number two, the Japanese work culture. There's something called a salary man, right? Japanese workers work crazy fucking hours. And you can see this on YouTube. Like their work-life balance is pretty shitty. So, and that's why, like, when I've made videos or I've talked in these chats about services where guys are paying for hugs, guys are paying for mommy role play services where you can lay your head in an older Japanese woman's lap and they'll clean your ears like a mom would do her child.
Wild times. Wild times.
Yeah, cuddle services, sex robots. Obviously, some have retired to anime and manga and hentai.
What?
Huh?
It's worth about 9,000.
Yeah. So a lot of the men are and the women, they're like, I don't really have time. So that's on the guy's side. So the women, what they typically are doing is, um, they're going to like these bars or these like, I don't want to say a bar, but basically, it's a room with like music, and there'll be like one or two guys at a table. It's a bunch of women getting their kind of their emotional needs met, um, from an attractive man, and basically there's a artificial digital supplemental love market for the people who are working so much they don't want to be bothered to get into a relationship. Now, there's still people getting into relationships, but it's just not as frequent. What's going on, Noah? Then you have the younger generation who is looking at the Japanese salaryman, and they're like, wait a minute, I don't want to spend my whole life at work, so they're opting to work part time. But kind of how the young men are here, if you're just working part time, like ask any dude who goes to school and goes to work. You think women are looking at the dude who's fucking lifting boxes at 3 in the morning, or the guy's working at Starbucks? Fuck no, he's invisible. He ain't got it. He has to build himself up to in order to start attracting women of what he probably wants. So they're just saying, fuck it. I don't want this stressful life, and I don't want to compete to get these women. I'm just gonna exit myself out the game. And this is where you see hikikomoris. This is where you see neats. This archetype is represented in one of my favorite animes, Welcome to the NHK, where the guy just literally sits in his room, does not interact with anybody. He gets addicted to video games, anime. That's the reason why a lot of people don't like that show, because it's a actual representation of what it's like to be a neat, but it's not glorified like some of these animes. Like some anime glorify this lifestyle as neats are cool, as there's half naked women just coming out your attic and just coming up to the door, you just titties jiggling and twerking on you, like, oh damn, I would love to date a dude who's addicted to video games and doesn't take a shower. I love you. Like, this is they're appealing to their target demographic, because that's just fucking unrealistic. So when you have all this, it leads to this problem where there's not enough people getting into relationships, and the population is not really incentivized because they're working so much, and you have a digital love market. So yeah, Japan is in a pretty deep shit, because since they don't have immigration to supplement the birth rate, they have real issues. So that's kind of the problem that's going on in Japan.
Shit don't make any sense. How can you get being a human wrong?
Well, let me add on to this. This thinking, and I read this today too. As I'm talking, I'm gonna see if I can find it. So basically, I was on a business forum, right, where you talk about stocks, crypto, just different type of stuff. And someone made a post that, hold on a second. What? Someone made a post that, like 2/3 men are like single in the United States, and they're not reproducing. So essentially, they were like, "Oh well, the economy is so shit. I have no." Oh, perfect example. So this is what these people are talking about. So I'm reading verbatim what he's saying. He says, "I'm about to turn 31. I'm still living at my parents. What was supposed to be a few months has turned into a year. Can't stand to move out. I'm paying $500 a month rent, while cheapest apartment is $1,600 to live in the ghetto. How do I not feel like I'm a failure?" So the earlier thread that I was reading, a lot of these dudes were like, "Oh, well, since I'm not guaranteed a woman, right? They were like, oh, no pussy, no job. I'm just gonna be a neat." So there's certain sections of the population, at least with men, in America, that are just kind of dropping out because it's getting too expensive, and since they're not guaranteed a woman, they're just like, well, fuck it. The guy just said, "Oh, I'm just gonna jerk off and watch porn all day." And then, other people were replying to that saying, well, you're a fucking loser. Like, what's wrong with you? And other people who agree with the guy are like, well, why are you viewing this as a bad thing? So that's a state of what some people are thinking right now.
This shit is crazy. Just gonna. So when porn gets turned off, then what?
Use your imagination.
No,
use your imagination like some mind training, ABC mind training shit.
No, they can't, because they get addicted. So, that's why people who are addicted to adult material, they get desensitized to just normal. Like, some people, like, if you don't expose anyone to pornography, or you just take like the average person, who's just attracted to, I'm talking specifically to the men here who are in this, who are. Zamosa says no VC. Do you want to move to general?
Yeah, let's move to general, everybody.
Okay, Zamosa, want to move to general real quick.
The hell? What is this? So we're gonna move to general. That took
Wait for everyone to
that
get
took
in.
mad long to connect, dude. For no reason.
And with it.
All right, great. So, shit, what was I saying? Hold up, let me get my train
You
of
basically saying you're talking about the pornography.
Yeah, addiction. Yeah. So, normally, if they're not exposed to this content, and their dopamine receptors aren't fucked up, they could look at a woman in, I guess, bikinis or whatever, and be great. But since they're, and this is verbatim what these guys say that they do. They say that they're blasting off 6 times a day. They're watching
dude's
more.
Straight
more.
quagmiring. Dude's left
Yeah.
left arm is.
I know they're weak as fuck after that.
What the hell?
These guys
Yeah,
do
so
straight quagmire.
they get addicted, and their dopamine receptors are so fucked up, they have to start looking at more and more extreme stuff. This is where you get into just weird genres of pornography that you should see some of the stuff that they watch.
Niggas putting Barbie dolls in sex positions and throwing them in. Don't ask me how I know that, but
all types of crazy stuff.
I'll just take it as it's research purposes, B. Research purposes.
But that sounds more like something that you would do as an adolescent, not as a
adolescents like surprisingly have a fucking more healthier sexual out. Well, okay, don't take that the wrong way, but like let's say like most boys, I want to say like 15, 16, right? Remember the old days where boys would like fucking shit, like take their dad's Playboy magazine from under the bed and shit, share it with their classmates and all that shit.
Well, Zamosa, let me. I don't mean to cut you off, but you are correct. You are correct. Back in that time,
but it's like because they don't watch hardcore porn, so they have they like young boys, like 15-year-olds, they look at a woman in a bikini and instantly they get like.
Yes, and I would say that's 100% facts, but because you have a phone, they have a phone now, and it's one click away.
Yes, it's much easier. It's not even the kids are desensitized.
Yep.
See, back in the Playboy magazine era, it was a lot harder to really get your eyes on that type of stuff, so it was more rarer for them. So, like,
unless
be grilled.
You basically have to cherish any moment you get to see a woman half naked.
Right, and that would cause you, because going back to original, Triforce is like, all right, well, what if they take it away? If you only had Playboy magazines, eventually you're gonna be like, man, fuck this. Like, I'm gonna go out to the mall. I'm gonna ask that girl out in class. Like, I'm gonna do whatever to start putting myself in more social situations. The guys I'm talking about, they're completely closing themselves off from society, and they're just like, all right, well, let me load up, whatever X-rated site, and get it popping 6 times a day.
I mean, I feel like these guys have already given up on real life relationships. Like, I feel like they in their minds have already come to the conclusion that like no real life woman would want to really put up with them. So they're just like, oh well, you know, I'll just look at videos all my fucking life.
It pretty much sound like these dudes just said, "Fuck it, I'm not." It's it. They, I agree with you, Zamosa. I think they just said, "Fuck it." Just completely checked out.
It's the same logic why dudes be getting sex dolls and shit. Like you wouldn't believe how many fucking like incel ass motherfuckers I've heard directly say, man, just get a doll, bro. Dolls are so much better than real girls. We don't wanna. They don't bother you with their problems.
Wait, what?
You're not lying either.
Like, they're so much better than real women because they don't have their issues. They don't say no. They don't like real neckbeard ass shit.
I'd be like to them, oh, real shit? Okay, good.
Niggas don't even want to fuck human beings. They just want sex robots. That's it.
That's what's coming. That's what's coming. Sex robots.
And even sex robots can say no. Didn't you read me that article one time?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I remember Naya was talking about that.
Artificial intelligence.
Yeah, and they're programmed to say like no and shit. So if you don't maintain the code base for your sex bot AI, you're finished. You're cooked. You're at the mercy of the software engineer who's supporting that software.
Yeah. A friend of mine had showed me something where like this is like more like VR, but like VR DLC type ish where you could pick your girl, you know, like so think like if you ever watched that movie Triforce, what the fuck is that name? Not Demolition Man, but the one with Total Recall with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Total Recall. Mm-hmm. And you remember when he went to that place and he's like, oh, you pick the type of life, pick your parents, pick your girl, and stuff like that. So there's an actual dude right now that's literally doing that for the sex industry, where you can really pick the girl that you want, the type, you can like program her to certain things.
Robin? Hello?
All that shit was poison.
Robin.
So
yeah, you know, niggas are gonna code it like, oh my god, this is the advancement of humanity. Oh my god, this is such a great thing. We've come a long way, and it's like, dude.
Well, there's a way.
The disastrous implications of something like this.
There's a way.
You're just like, oh my god, science. Oh my god, we're advancing.
So they take that with take the VR headset with their preferred fleshlights, and they good to go.
Yeah, because there's a way to beat all that.
So, like, I get the feeling that niggas just don't want to be human anymore. Like, well, the reason they're so accepting of this is just that a small part of them is just tired of having to like interact with actual people. So they, they would just they just rather live in a simulation, you know.
That
As
may be that
cryptic and fucking.
That very well may be the case.
And as existential as that sounds, like niggas just would rather live in a simulation where they they could feel like they're happy because the real world is just too much for them, too much work.
You see, you know how you sort society out and fix society though. It's very simple. You just stick with the girl, and if you stick with the girl, you don't have any problems if you do that. A lot.
Try first. Your mic's kind of low, by the way.
Oh, my mic's not low. I just turned it away from myself. 1 second. A huge mistake has taken place here. No, it hasn't. Okay. Good. I thought I made a tragic error here. Put this here. all you have to do is nothing will ever beat the original. So as long as mankind can maintain its natural order with women, which in case will be black men and black women because we're the majority on the planet, or let's say melanated, because some people are darker than me and they'll say I'm not black. Okay, so melanated people, as long as they maintain, as long as the indigenous human beings maintain that natural order, these problems that we're talking about are really just first world societies. So when you hear the world is crumbling or the world is being destroyed, it's really the first world. The original world is not being destroyed. It's okay.
Yeah.
Like when you hear
There's a statistic that
the problems that you're hearing in Japan are in Japan's major cities. They're
about
not.
birth rates.
Hmm?
Yeah, about birth rates.
No, about the
Birth rates declining.
yeah, the birth rates declining and the social orders of like men and women getting together and all this other shit. All of those things that are happening are those things are just happening in like Tokyo and shit like that. Going to countries of Japan, it's normal. It's like it's a normal thing going on.
The boonies, yeah,
They don't have those problems.
But I mean,
So, but I
I
want.
the issue there is that like Japanese businessmen work themselves to death like every fucking day, hours are crazy. So nobody, like the idea is that nobody has time to fall in love and have a family like they used to.
And that's because they become unhinged to a balance or the natural order. So if they die, as Drago would say in Rocky, he dies. It's not a big deal. This is dead. Next, there is something I want to read to you guys on YouTube, and it's going to spark up the next conversation. But this is the new shit in the first world. How to get the new bag. Invite him over, blow him off, drug him, rob him. The new come up. And you know what's so funny? That shit will work.
That's new.
Well, it's old, but they're now saying this is the new thing. Like, this is what women should just do. Jagan, your thoughts on the new come up?
Sorry,
They made movies off of that, actually.
can you repeat the question?
Okay, so there's this thing talking about the new come up, right? For women, invite him over your house, blow him off, get him something to drink, spike his shit, drug him, put him to sleep, rob him, and then dip.
Okay.
Okay, my question is, how many times does it actually happen for it to be like a valid concern?
I think it happens all the time. It's
There's gonna be articles made about this.
it's easy. It's easy to get fools to do that. It's easy. It's not guys. Okay, here's why I say it's easy to do it. When it happens to a guy,
We're still talking of that.
when it happens to a guy, no guy's ever gonna admit that some girl drugged him, blew his brains out, and then robbed him. Nobody wants, no dude's gonna do it, so they're just gonna say nothing. It's like a guy who simps. It's like a guy who simps for a girl, and he pays out all this money, and then you say to the guy, "Yo, why you gave all that girl the money? She ain't even gonna pay you no attention. You got simp." Nah, B, I was just trying to help her. You know, I'm not trying. Like, I'm just helping her out. Like, I was never expecting anything, and you capping. You're not gonna admit to it.
Robin, what were you gonna say?
I was about to say, usually the men that get targeted like that are married men. So, of course, they ain't going to go to the cops, file a report, and all that jazz.
Bang, bang, bang.
Now their wife will know.
Exactly. So, I feel like those are the men that do get targeted when they go to, like, you know, clubs or gentlemen's clubs or whatever you want to call them. I think those
my list of reasons not to get married. At least by state. compatible marriages or some shit like that, you get the next step.
So
But I mean, it happens a lot because like they literally made Netflix movies and you know movies here in the States about stuff like that and kind of just you know played it off like this is in order.
It's a little bit rougher in the hood.
Played it off a lot.
It's a little bit rougher in the hood because they don't drug you. There's just another dude over there, and when you come there, he got the cannon on him, and then you just get robbed. It's called the jukes. Yo, you wanna come over? Where you in? I'm in Soundview Projects in the Bronx. A word, you know? Or I've been checking your Instagram out. Blah blah blah. Dude run over there like an idiot. Get to the house. Come in there. She's sitting there. Hold on. Let me go get myself dressed up. Dudes is in the back with the sticks. They come back out. It's a wrap.
Yeah. Alright, let me add my 2 cents to this, you know?
Yeah.
So, this situation is a bad situation, and I would say yes, it does happen often, because dudes just want to get cheeks as quickly as possible, and they don't do any type of, there's no rapport, you don't know the type of woman you're dealing with, they're just like, hey,
No
first of
background
all-
check.
Yeah, no background check. You didn't do a coochie fax on there. Like how you doing a car fax and you ain't doing a coochie fax? I'm making you say,
Baby, did you do coochie facts to me? Oh wow, he said yeah.
hey, there you go. So, right,
Robin is something else, boy. I just, go on.
like for me, like if it's too because clearly it's very easy for a woman to get a dick appointment or a beauty call or a hotline bling, whatever generation wants to call whatever these situations are. It's very easy. So if it's so easy for me to just slide in like that, you know, that's gonna give me cause for pause. But I do have to understand that we are, you know, most people are meeting online, social media, dating apps, or whatever. So the way as a man to avoid that is, and people, I remember I said this years ago at a situation I had where I met a woman at a neutral location, and I wanted to make sure that she was by herself and she didn't come with, you know, any other person. So I was, you know, it was a Starbucks, so I'd make sure that, hey, you know, this wasn't some type of setup. You want to meet at a neutral location, right? A situation that you can control, and
Right.
you don't want to be going to a place where, because this is where a lot of people get fucked up. They're like, oh my god, let me run up in these cheeks. You don't tell anybody where you're going, right? So, you know, and it's funny. This happened to my boy, where he hit me up. He was like, hey, I met this chick off Tinder. I'm gonna go to her house. If you do not hear from me, call the police.
There you go. I see. Well, at least.
They give you a time frame?
That's a smart move.
Yeah, 24 hours. Yeah. He's like, if you don't hear from me, you know, or no, it wasn't 24 hours. It was if you don't hear from me by the morning, you know, then you know something's off. Then you know, same
You handcuff me to the bed, my kidney's gone. You know,
right. Yeah.
Even all that shit. Organ trafficking.
Organ harvesting.
Yeah, dudes be getting caught up in that shit.
So you know, my suggestion is to, you know, you wanna talk to this person for, you know, at least a decent amount of time. So even if you've never had that face-to-face meeting, you at least, because people can lie clearly, but if you control the setting, that definitely, you know, increases your chances, you know, being safe. Because if you hear someone knocking on the door, you hear, hey, no one should know that we're here, and then, you know, you give yourself a chance to defend yourself.
It's just crazy that's the new come up though. That's the new come up. That's what they're promoting now. That's what they're promoting. The new come up is to just straight.
That's that Cardi B.
That's that Cardi B shit. Straight robbing
No,
So it's sort of a blessing in disguise, right? You read this shit on an article or some shit?
No,
Like,
this
he didn't-
that was a
How big has it got?
that was a Facebook and Twitter comment. Someone was like,
Cardi
"Here's
B
the
actually admitted to doing it.
yeah."
Yeah, she did it.
Oh, that's even less credible. I thought you were talking about like some big ass thing.
No, but like we just said, Cardi B actually admitted to doing it. It's that's why I said it's not
wow.
it's not a this is not a this is what I'm talking about is not something that
I was gonna say a blessing in disguise.
people do.
Because the bigger this issue gets raised, the more niggas are gonna start being more cautious. It's gonna stamp itself out the bigger it gets. Really.
Now I believe
Right.
Think about it.
I believe
The more
dudes.
niggas are gonna be aware of something of this going on.
Right, kind of like how I don't know if this is going if this is going on in Jamaica. This is kind of a little bit off subject, but it's kind of on part with that. Like a while back, they were telling women, saying be careful going to Walmart. What I'm saying, beware your surroundings. Motherfuckers going around with those little cards, those little fragrance cards that you can demo perfume and shit, putting chloroform on rags and cards. Operations, getting crazy. People are crazy.
Yeah,
I think it kind of falls that same doctor's makeup. You just gotta be careful. They will try you.
Do you guys feel sorry when a dude gets caught up like that?
It depends.
Yeah, because not everyone's the same.
I don't feel sorry. You know why?
That dude was thirsty. He deserved that.
You see, you took the words right out of my mouth. You took the words right out of my mouth. I'm like, they deserve it because they're thirsty.
No, I'm disagreeing. I'm saying it in the market. I disagree, but look. Nah. We all have desires. Of course,
there's nothing wrong with having desires. Nothing wrong with having desires. But if you let your desire take over your common sense or just your sense of of being a rational human being.
Okay, if it's a kid though, if it's like a young dude.
No, but what do you mean by young? Hold on, let's put context to this though. What do you mean by young? I'm not giving.
How about 18-year-old?
Nah, I ain't giving no 18-year-old no pass. I'm like 9-year-olds are watching.
Really?
9-year-olds are watching porn and having sex. 9-year-olds are watching porn and having sex. So no 18-year-olds get no pass. This is not the 70s.
No 9-year-olds having sex.
Bro.
On a regular level, all right?
Bro.
I'm in Babylon.
Bro, I left Babylon. What are you talking about? Bro, there are.
I live there now.
Yes, and and that's my entire point. You're making my point. If you live it.
Okay, if that's just happening, it's not like my neck of the woods for damn sure.
Well, but I'm like, all right. Let me ask you a question. In the hood, right? When shit like that happen to you in the hood, does anyone feel sorry for you in the hood? No, they laugh at you because you shouldn't. If you live in the hood, you shouldn't be getting caught up in that shit. Dudes live it. You have 9-year-olds. This is why I say, back in my era, 9-year-olds was getting cheeks from 14-year-old girls. I'm like, so if 9-year-olds could understand the game, you 18, you better be living in some suburban white neighborhood, living with your mommy. Your name's Timmy. Growing up.
Like that happens, but you made it seem like it was the norm.
I wouldn't even say that because them white girls be freaky as fuck. So.
But that's my point. But that's my point. So if they can get it, if they can understand it, I don't understand how others cannot. Like if in the worst area they can get it, then I don't understand why in an area I just don't. You can't get gamed by a girl like that. Girls, there's this war going on between men and women, which is men and women is more divided now than ever. It's so divided that the war is so divided. You have women now fighting against robots. The war for women versus robots have begun. Before it was women versus homosexuals. Now it's women against transsexuals, and now it's women versus robots. And the funny part is that women support the foolishness. When the homosexuality became a first world normal thing, women were all for it until their husbands were getting fucked by other men. You cheated on me for fucking another man. I'd rather you cheat on me for a woman. Whoa, you're homophobic. No, I'm not. So why'd you get mad? Why did you just say you're mad at me because I cheated on you? Why does it make a difference that I cheated on you with a man versus a woman? Weren't you down with supporting, which just goes to show you the hypocrisy of women back then? They're full of shit. It's the same thing with transsexuals. They say the same thing about transsexuals. Oh, we should blah, 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 blah. Until transsexuals come into their sports and start beating them. Now it's a problem. Now they're complaining. Like, but wait a minute. You were just supporting them. Yeah, but they shouldn't come into our sport. Oh, I get it. The only time it's a problem is when it affects you. But before that, it's not an issue. Whole lot. So because
That's true.
so now the next level, the final level, we have to find women are at the final boss. When the Fuckmaster 10,000 comes out, wait till when the Fuckmaster TI1 comes out on some Skynet Terminator shit. Girls are on notice. Girls are when the Sex Master T1000 comes out, and she can go like this. I can suck your dick like this, and it's just right down to the chest and back up. No gag reflexes, and her eyebrow doesn't even move. Real women are in problems. Real women are in problems. Because you're going to have a real woman go like this. I can't do it. And then the T1000 Fuckmaster, the Fuckmaster T1000 is like, sucking dick is really easy. Done. Like, dudes are going to be like, look, I'm sorry, yo. I know you all my life, but like, she just downed that shit one time, dude. What you want me to do? And so, and then they're gonna work on the synthetic skin, and they're gonna become realer, and then
replace women because and then the arguments could be like, oh, well, robots don't get pregnant.
But they have.
I gotta worry about being locked in. I ain't gotta be worried about being locked in no fucking trap with no robot.
Yeah, well.
I'm just waiting for that the news to hit. In other news today, in Texas, some local man got his cock stuck in the T-Master Fuck 1000. This is where he had to go.
It's just go. Someone's gonna try. No, let me tell you something. Somebody's gonna try to fuck that thing. Somebody's gonna try to fuck that thing in the shower, right? On some fantasy type shit. It's gonna short circuit and burn his whole shit.
No, what you're gonna wait for is a nigga who's nutting and he's telling the robot to stop, and the robot doesn't understand it. She just blows him until he dies.
Going.
Yeah, until he dies. And so it will sort itself out. All of the foolishness will sort itself out. It always does. That's why when people go, the world is ending. The world is not ending. The world is being reshaped, and accordingly to the generation it's in. Women already lost to the robots. Why they choose the battery-operated prototypes? That's what Kisan wrote. Battery-operated prototypes. What do you mean by that?
You mean those pumping prototypes?
It keeps going.
You're talking about the bullet and shit like that, which is not good for you, by the way. With tree speed.
Kisan, I understand what you're saying. Like, oh, he ain't a kid if he's doing all this shit. He should be tried as a grown ass man. But look. Okay. The fact that
It's the way you said it, baby.
he is exposed to.
Sorry.
What I say?
No, it's the voice you made when you said it. that was funny. Go on.
Oh shit. Now look, the fact that he's exposed to things that would normally be outside of his maturity level may or may not be his fault. Okay. shit. There's kids exposed to their parents smoking meth, and when they get older, you know the fuck they gonna do beyond some Breaking Bad shit, right? Like,
That's true.
not their fucking fault. They shouldn't be tried as an adult for, you know, being exposed and normalized and desensitized to something that they should never have been exposed to. That at least at an age. Now an 18-year-old who's doing all the shit like a 30-year-old should be doing is still a fucking 18-year-old at the end of the day. His brain still is not biologically fully developed. Shit, mine isn't, but you know, that's besides the point. Like, he's still young, he still has his whole life ahead of him. He still lacks the experience of an ascended master. Okay? Figuratively speaking. Okay, I feel like even if he's exposed to mature things, right, he's still a kid. That's basically my whole fucking point. He still has his whole life ahead of him. He still has a lot to learn. I don't think the judgment should be borne down on him as hard.
And other countries, they would disagree.
Like he's a dumb kid. Like if he falls for some dumb shit like that, like yeah, okay. Like I don't feel a little bad for him. Like you should have been more aware. But like, you know.
Do you think this generate? Do you think this?
Try for your mic.
Those words they're good after washing.
I think we're just all very gullible at the age, young boys and young women.
I took your
Like, kind of
to wipe myself because
you know
those
what I'm
rags
saying?
are
Like,
young girls be getting trapped all the fucking time. Like, let's throw it in. Let's throw it in.
and a lot of
Yeah.
right, and a lot of times
Perfect.
they want to be loved. They want to feel loved. So
A lot of dudes too.
that's why for me my stance on it depends, because you'll have like a lot of young men and women out here who's like yearning to be in a relationship, who wants to be loved, and then you got to take into
They
consideration
got mother and father wounds. They trying to make up for that infection.
right, especially if they grew up not having that love, but on a daily you see other people holding hands, walking down the street, boyfriend, girlfriends, and movies, TV shows.
Yeah, like I'm gonna speak to my own experience. That's just gonna fuck you up. Yeah, that's just gonna like fuck you up knowing that like, you know, other people got supportive people in their immediate life, and like you never.
But
really
you have to understand. But you have to understand why. You have to understand why those people have supported people in their life versus the people that don't. And the reason why
But
they
it's
have
not always their fucking fault.
no
Shitty parents.
it is everyone's fault because they don't understand why. A lot of people want to get in love. A lot of people want to fall in love, but don't want to understand what love is. Listen to this question. Why would you want to do something you do not understand? That is completely illogical, but people do it anyway. It's an urge. Oh, I just want to fall in love. I want to be. Why can't someone love me the way that person loves them? Do you know why that person loves them? No, but that's not the point. It's not fair. Someone should love me the same way. Wait, hold on. In order for you, no one say you can't be loved the same way. But if you want to be loved the same way, you have to understand why they're in love. And the reason is because the concept of love has been completely altered and changed and actually bastardized. Nobody wants to be in love anymore. People want to act like they're in love. They don't want to be in love. They want to simply act. When you see people come on social media and they see two people laying in a couch playing video games together and they say stupid shit like goals, those people should not get into a relationship. They have no they're making falling in love some type of Xbox achievement. It's not like
it's supposed to be. It's a business interaction. They're making it into a business interaction. Right?
Exactly.
I mean, you could argue that it was already sort of one in the beginning, but everyone's on this. I see what you're saying. Everyone's on this Kevin Samuel shit. Like, what you gonna do? What you gonna do for me? I'm high value.
No, whoa, slow. Wait. Pull it back. One, that is not Kevin Samuel's message. Kevin Samuel's message is
That's what people took from it.
Huh? Yes, that's what people interpret it, but that's not what it is. I don't know why people are misinterpreting Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels literally tells people, "What's wrong with an average dude?" He's like, his question is, "Why do all of you average chicks want a high value man? What's wrong with the average girl dude?" And then the girls goes,
Yeah, exactly. I agree with him on that.
the girls then say, "Well, I deserve a high value man." So Kevin goes, "Okay, let's quantify why you deserve a high value man." And they get into an argument. You know why? Because it's not the people he's talking to. Yeah. Most of these girls are not.
The girls have too much pride and think they deserve the world, like they deserve Superman. Yeah. I agree with him on that.
So, and people mistake that for something else. Like he's hating on them. He's like, no. If you want a high value man, there are some things you may not like that comes with the high value man. Because no high value man. If a high value man is a business transaction, that's what a high value man is. So if you're going to get involved with a high value man, you then have to understand that unless you are high value yourself, you can't dictate the terms of the business agreement. He does. So if he wants to fuck you and your mama, if you want to be with this high value man, you and your mama better be in that bed blowing him off. These are the terms of service.
Yeah. And with the high value man, most likely they're going to be an accessory to him rather than someone he actually cares about him and he loves him.
So who said something?
Better be giving that gluck and that cluck.
Exactly. Now, I'm not saying all high value men are like that, and whatever the case may be, that's not what I'm saying. However, we have to keep it real that there is no reason for a high value man to give up his position. What's the purpose of him giving up his leverage and his position to some average chick? It doesn't make any sense. If he's going to give it up to an average chick, it's because he loves her.
Yeah, he's a simp.
No, it's because he loves her.
Oh.
That's the only reason why he would do that.
Well, that's the perception, right?
Well, no.
You see niggas making fun of the trick for emptying the stadium for what they do. Go ahead, Robin.
And not only that, it's just the simple fact that he knew the vast majority of these girls' mentality when they were like, "Oh, I want a high value man," aka, 9 times out of 10, like a celebrity ball player, this and that and the third. So that's the reason why he got real with the situation. Like, okay, obviously this is not all men, but are you okay with the fact that you're probably gonna be cheated on? Are you okay with the fact that he might like brown rice instead of white rice? I mean, there's just certain things that you don't have to do.
I don't want to.
Another thing too, because these females not like to say a high value she is the worst thing a man can do. Not the worst thing you can do, especially when he's taking care of everything.
Yeah, it's not.
Think of football players.
That might sound to some people.
Football players in the UK be saying the weirdest, dumbest shit. Black, dark-skinned African man marries white woman. Football career's over. She divorces him, takes half his money, and leave. And then he sits there and says stupid shit like this. It's unfortunate that these women don't really love us. And I'm like, what are you, an idiot? When you had nothing, was she around? No. When did she come around? When I had everything. Then you didn't think that was gonna happen? No, I just thought she loved me. They're so lonely that they literally, cognitive dissonance kicks in. They're that lonely. They will lie to themselves. And that's what it is. These dudes just lie to themselves. I'm like, that's why I love me my average, normal girl. I don't like no high-class women. Fuck out of here. I think they're boring. They're bougie. There's no character to them. Nothing. And high character and high class girl does not mean rich. It's a mentality. These bougie bitches. Exactly. These girls who feel that every day they need to
gotta be on some goddess consciousness type shit.
Yeah, every day they wake up, they need to have their makeup on. The fuck? Who wakes up with their makeup on? Who wakes up with their makeup on? Corny dudes who go like this. Yo, what do you...
I mean...
Dudes who be like, I like a girl I like a pretty girl. What do you mean a pretty girl? That is a very subjective term. What do you mean with a pretty girl? And the thing is, this is where they were like, there's a lot of racist shit because the standard of beauty is measured by who now? And if you look at what a pretty girl is defined by, it ain't no black girl. Once you have a broad nose, by European standard, you're not beautiful. You know, you're beautiful for a black girl. The fuck does that mean? You're beautiful for a black girl.
Well, I mean, on the flip side of that, there's definitely black beauty standards that's set by celebrities and shit like that.
Yeah,
Like,
they all look like.
No, weave, lace front.
Yeah, and who are they all? And who are they all emulating? White women.
European.
Yeah, they grand blonde wigs and all that shit. Fake eyelashes.
Mocat said, I ain't taking no drinks from nobody.
This is why I don't drink so I don't drink at all.
Yep.
I'm gonna invite you to the bar next time, bro.
What the hell? Can't believe that.
Who are you? Why are you in my presence?
Okay, obviously if it's a stranger offering me something, I'm gonna look at them a little slightly. But
The best girls in the world are poor women. They're the best girls in the world. Poor, straight out of the country, completely uncontaminated by society, or the least contaminated that they are. Those are the best women in the world. And do you know why?
I don't know. There's a little bit more. There's a little bit more to women. There's a little bit more to women than her financial class. You gotta.
Oh no, the best women in the world. The best women.
There's poor and ratchet. There's poor and ghetto. There's
Well,
poor
no,
and
but
understanding.
the poor
Well,
and
like I said,
poor and ratchet will always be better than rich and spoiled. Any day of the week. Any day of the week.
Bang, 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 bang.
I would take a poor ratchet chick over a spoiled rich bitch.
Yes, to be. Mocha.
You know, yeah, I agree. I think about it a little bit. Yeah, spoiled brats gonna throw you out if you can't buy her 5-person tags. You're gonna stand up to you. So yeah.
The fact that they can even, the fact that a spoiled rich brat can throw you out, it makes me wonder how dudes even marry these girls to begin with. They got the power to throw you out. You know, a poor girl don't got the power to throw shit out. You know what they can throw out? The garbage. But they will definitely not be able to throw you out. And dudes put their shit on the line for some spoiled rich brat? Fuck out of here. Bitch thinks she's entitled to everything in the universe? You crazy. You crazy. Not me.
Shit. At least a poor woman, right? She can be your companion at square one. She's gonna stick with you while you have nothing. And guess what? If
Exactly.
Come, and you grind up,
and
you have something. She's gonna stay with you.
And yup.
Nothing to something.
She's gonna stay with you for this reason. She came up with you. What's that line Rick Ross said? You wasn't with me when you shooting in the gym.
Yeah.
So that's why a poor girl will always be better. That's why when guys talk about, man, I can't find me a girl. Get out the United States. Real talk. The real women are outside of the United States.
It ain't all that fucking easy, alright?
It's very much that easy, bro.
I'll say it's easy.
It is that easy. What it is, you're conditioned to believe it's not easy because you start asking yourself questions you never put yourself in. How am I going to live? Where am I going to go? What am I going to eat? How am I going to get a job? All of these are societal issues that just came to you. But watch this. Let me give you another perspective. Hold on. Let me give them another perspective, right? China says we bombing the United States in August. What you doing?
I'm moving. Okay.
Wait, hold on, wait, pause for a second. No, time out. No. You're missing the point. The reason why
Make it look easy.
the
Get
reason.
the point, but it's
Hold
not
on.
applicable. It's not
No,
applicable.
it is applicable. It is applicable. It is very applicable. Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Now.
It's two
Because
situations.
the shit goes haywire tomorrow. In the let's say the next couple of hours, let's say the zombie apocalypse fucking happens, and nukes and shit. World War I and II is going on outside. What
You
the
have
hell?
to move. I understand. There's way worse issues than what you be thinking about right now as far as Martin.
You gonna grab your shit, you gonna get up out of there, and you gonna make it worse later.
So now,
Yeah,
watch it.
I agree.
Okay,
Here's
so-
the thing. It's like I guess. Okay. What's the last time a country got nuked though? What's the last time
No.
that ever happened?
You're missing.
It could
See,
happen, but
this
we're
is
dealing
why.
with
Hold
what
on,
if.
wait.
We're dealing with
This,
hypotheticals.
time out. This is
Dealing with
why.
what if.
Wait. This is why I'm trying to. This is why I want to ask you the other question. There was more to it. The question wasn't just.
All right,
It
go ahead.
wasn't a trick question or a trap question. That question I asked you was to point to you the elephant in the room. Every human being, man, woman, and child, with the exception of women, children, because they don't have the ability because of the way society wants what's better for them in their life. They want to be safe, healthy. They want to be happy, and so forth. A nuclear bomb threatens that. And if you hear a nuclear bomb, you don't care where you go, as long as you get out of the blast radius. And you will do anything to get out of the blast radius, because that nuclear bomb threatens your life, socially, physically, spiritually, mentally, financially. Bad women are the same. Bad women are the same thing. They threaten your life physically, spiritually, financially, verbally, mentally. So why don't you get out of the blast radius? That's the elephant in the room. If you grow up in the hood and you watch all your boys die in the hood throughout your entire life, and you get old enough to get the means to get out and you stay in the hood, you're an idiot. You're an idiot.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so with that very same
You're coming from the perspective, right, that every single bit of the damn country is bad. Obviously not, right? Obviously it's exaggerated.
Well, you are right about that. However, here's my counterpoint to it. American women are the worst women in the world. That's not
They are.
That's not subjective. That is
On average.
That
on
is yes.
average.
On average. Well, okay. Well, you can
Right?
you can only
Because
go
not
by.
everybody who's not everyone who's in America.
Why
is
does
American.
everyone
Like you, for
do
example.
that? Nobody ever means everyone. No one. Of course, it's on average. If you compare American women to every other women in every other region of the world, American women on a social level in interaction with man, on average, generally speaking, are the worst women in the world. That's why men
Yeah,
leave
100%.
and go elsewhere. That's literally why. So, if you know the area you're in is bad and you want better and you stay in it, you're an idiot. That's just how it is. Like, well, I think I can find a good woman in the area that I'm in. Okay, that's fine. We're not saying you have a 0% chance of finding a good woman in America.
I
That's
get your
crazy.
point, but I'm not going to leave my home just for the chance to find a better woman. At least right now. Okay. Look,
Well, I'm no, and you have that right. No one's saying, no one is arguing that. That's impossible to argue that point. However, when you look overall at what's going on, you have to also take into consideration that, like, the chances of you finding a good woman in America is very low. It used to be high when America had principles and decency, but America does not. Babylon does not have principles and decency anymore. You have girls. I just read to you on Twitter talking about the new come up is go over there, blow off a stranger, put a stranger's dick in her mouth, blow him off, drug him, and then rob him. Let a girl post that shit on Twitter in China or Iran. This bitch will get stoned to death. You what? They don't allow that bullshit to go on only in America. And you know what America says? Well, she has a freedom of speech. She has a right to write whatever she wants to write. This bitch is out here telling niggas how to get the jokes. This is crazy. This is crazy. And only in America. Only in America. Trifles, what you got against America?
Now,
it's Babylon. That's what I got against America.
You did bring up right that America used to have better customs and regulations. And
No, there was a time when there was a time when America was on its top grade shit, and the American woman was the best woman you can find on the planet.
But for who? But for who though?
Everyone. That's why immigration. That's why immigration was so high. That's why everyone came to America. You can find the best women.
But for what kind of people, though? For what kind of people?
Actually, everyone. As bad as America was with its racist shit, as bad as America was with its racist. Hold on. As bad as America was for its racist shit, Asian, Black, Hispanic, and every other ethnic group could come to America, find love, and live a decent life or whatever. There was bad in America, but there's bad everywhere in the world. But America, on average, had the top tier shit. Why? Because it was the melting pot. But now the melting pot has spoiled. Too many ingredients was put into the pot. And guess what? They didn't put it in the fridge. They left it out on the stove. And now this shit stink like dog food. You don't know what you're getting.
Is
evil empire laughing all the way to the.
That's what it is. And a lot of people will disagree.
How much shit you got on that stream, Dad?
He got a lot of shit, B. He's got a lot of that shit.
Yeah. Mocats is stupid. I'm reading the old. This is slightly off topic, or the previous topic, but he's like, even if I do get drugged, I still hit though.
Right. My man said, "Nah, fuck that. I'm at least get them cheeks."
That's funny.
I think the cheeks is overrated, in my opinion.
Exactly.
I think the cheeks is very overrated. People who overrate cheeks don't get any. When your cheek game is consistent, like a girl can come up to you. When you're getting enough pussy, no girl can easily tempt you. You get enough. If your wife is blowing your shit out properly, no random nobody can just come and like, I bet you I can fuck your man. When you know, this is how you know your wife is. This is how you know when a woman is piping. She's not piping, but this is how you know when a woman is giving her man the proper cheeks. Another girl could come up and say, I bet you I can fuck that guy. That's my husband. Oh, my bad. I mean, no, I don't take no offense for it, but I'm just saying, you can't fuck him. Well, I wouldn't because you're husband. No, even if I'm saying, I'll bet you money. Niall can tell a girl, I'll put a G to you. You can't fuck my man. I'll leave him with you for an entire month in the most awkward situations. You can't get him to beat. Try first, you capping. Nah. I will fuck my wife 7 days before I go over there, and I'm good. That bitch will look like overused food to me. You ever eaten food and you've been so full, and then someone tries to serve you a good-looking plate, and you get that nauseating feeling, and you're like, nah, I'm good, I'm full? Okay, when you get the proper beats from your wife, no girl can, no pussy she can offer you. No pussy. So when a dude like, nah, man, you don't know what you're talking about. The pussy beat. That means your girl ain't giving you the proper beats. That's literally what it means. She's not satisfying you. It's the same thing for a dude. If you're piping your wife properly, you ain't got to worry about the next nigga trying to roll up on her. You're piping her properly. She can only take but so much dick.
That is true. Even we need a day of rest.
She can only, if your stroke game is Tiger Woods level, you ain't gotta worry about nothing. And my shit is Phil Mickelson
you're right.
with Jack.
This shit reminds me of something.
Okay,
So
you're going overboard now.
there was this streamer that I ended up randomly tuning into. You know, I'll leave Twitch on sometimes at night. You know, static noise, and that happens, right? When a streamer you're watching hosts another streamer, it directs you, the viewer, to that other person, and like it can keep going and going and going. So like you wake up randomly. Well, I wake up randomly and I'm on a stream page that I never watched the person before. It's kind of fun in a way, like Russian roulette.
Exactly. Yeah, I do that too.
But so I came across this one streamer. She was like, she was a white lady, kind of on the bigger side.
On the what?
Conversation.
Bigger side.
A little bit on the bigger side.
Alright, so she's a thick white girl.
Having a
Go on.
conversation.
Alright, go.
We're having a conversation about their relationships and how long they last. And this woman said that she had to dump her boyfriend because he wouldn't have sex with her enough a day.
Ooh.
And I didn't ask, somebody else asked in the chat, well, how often did you expect it from her? She was like, I don't know, at least like 15 times a day.
She's
like, what the fuck?
No, hold on, no. Whoa.
And she was like, man, he didn't want to fuck me like every single day. And I'm like, what's wrong with you? Gay? Like.
Well, okay,
dude,
one.
I didn't say it, but I was like, man.
No.
Hold on, time out. There's an explanation. There's an explanation for that. One, she's a nympho. Two, because she's on the bigger side, she doesn't get it, so she's not quenched. That's it, and that's fine. There's actually nothing wrong with her. She's just not getting it enough to actually be quenched, and it's gonna take a dude it's gonna take a porn star for her to get her shit off, and that's it.
Exactly.
There's nothing wrong with that. So she had to dump him. At least she wasn't lying on him and cheating on him. She was like, yo, listen, I have an insatiable thirst, a hunger for sex, and I'm gonna need it 15 times a day. If you can't cope with it, I get it, but I got my needs, and those are her needs. That's it. I bet what he needs to do is say, all right, look, I'm cool with you and stuff like that, so can me and my boys come and run through? And she probably wants the gangbang. And that's what it is. And you just got to accept it.
The train ride, or the whole black.com thing, if we're being honest.
Well, then that's what she's into. She has kinks. And he's not about those kinks. And that's why he's not satisfying her. Because she's into those things and he's not. And he wants a regular girl he could just have sex with normally or above average. She's at level 9,000. He's on Gohan level. She needs a Goku. Like, no offense, but like, he's not over 9,000. What you want? She's letting it be known what she needs. Step up to the plate.
You need to nigga with that sex drive on Ultra Instinct.
Whatever. But it is what it is. The guy, like, dude shouldn't be sitting there like, what? That's crazy. That's not crazy. Watch this. Let me show you.
No, because it was hilarious how she said it. Like, you wouldn't have sex with her like 15 times a day. Or
she needs 15 orgasms in one session. And don't.
You mean to tell me that you would sit there that long, right? Because we already had this discussion about a few streams back about dudes saying that, hey, when 10, 20 minutes, she come, I'm out of here. She come or not, I'm out of here. I got shit.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Man trying to sit there for hours and hours.
Hold on. Time out. One.
But see, that's where.
Wait, Robin, hold on. Let me get this, please. One. Right? A woman's orgasm has nothing to do with time. It has everything to do with her. Right? That's number one. Number two, right? Depending on how she's into you will determine how easy that orgasm comes or how hard that orgasm comes. A lot of dudes.
I was gonna say, Robin, can you confirm all this with what you're saying?
A lot of dudes.
Yes, I can confirm this.
A lot of dudes get gassed and think they're giving a girl an orgasm. Bro, you just helping, bro. But like, you just helping. Get over yourself. No guy can give a girl an orgasm. She has to be into you to get it. If she's not into you, then you can do all the stroking. You can do all the stroking. She'll fake the orgasm just because she's trying to be nice.
Yep. True.
Just
Everything he's saying so far is facts.
so now, how do you know? How do you know your girl? How do you know your girl is getting an orgasm? Well, there's an easy way to test this out. Being a man who's been married for 20 years, totally between my 2 marriages. 1. After 20 minutes, you should know whether or not she's getting an orgasm, right? Peep this for all you young bucks out there. You piping after 20 minutes, this requires discipline for you. Pipe for 20 minutes, get the box for 20 minutes, and while she's having a good time, abruptly stop. If she goes, wow, that was great. Thank you, honey, blah, blah, blah. She did not get an orgasm. If she goes, what are you doing? Keep going. You're piping correctly. Peep
Yep.
game.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I would do.
Does this apply to eating groceries?
What?
No lie.
Oh, totally different ballpark.
Well, see, here's the thing, though. Every woman is different. So, depending on if she had overstimulation with, vibrators, that can contribute to her not having the orgasm in a more timely manner. The other reason why that may or may not occur is because maybe her clitoris is small and it's not as big or as apparent than women that have bigger clits. Other reason is, for me, I love smart guys. I've always been into smart, intellectual dudes. And I told my husband the other day, because he works from home the other day, and it's something about how he answers the phone and he talks in his business voice, turns to his close voice. So I'm looking at him, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? So what Triforce is saying is correct. It's not on y'all giving us an orgasm. It's 100% on us. It's a mental thing. It could be a physical thing. It could be an intellectual thing, or a combination of all three. It just depends on the woman.
Yep.
So
I was gonna say, now I know why you picked Rashawn for that e-dating thing we did.
Yep. Because I like smart, nerdy dudes. It's just, they make me go.
the reason why
I also know what I'm doing when it comes to sex. Of course, your tongue game has to be very good too.
And those, right, and truth be told, if you do your job ahead of time, you can help your girl with an orgasm before you touch her. That's what the mental.
Yeah, I've heard of things like that. You really gotta be in tune with that shit.
Yeah. Gotta be built
Only a few men have stand this at the time.
Yeah, you gotta be an alchemist in that shit. You gotta know how to manipulate the sexual energy. They eat up your body and shit. That's that shit you went to, Rashawn, right?
Keep
what
in
do they
mind.
call you, the black dragon of sensual pleasures or something like that?
Keep in mind.
The sixth half of
Keep in mind, one of the best things you could ever do with a woman to have her she be prepared for you in terms of shit. One of the things you could do with having a woman to be prepared for herself to enjoy you is just don't be a fucking dick. Now, I don't mean that in a sense be a simp or whatever, because no girl likes an overly pussified. Girls don't like bad. Girls don't like bad guys.
I remember.
Girls
Erica
don't
did a
hold on.
video.
Girls
Not a
don't
video, but-
girls don't like bad guys, and they don't like good guys. They like guys that can turn that switch on either side. There's a time and a place for everything. There's a time and a place where you saw some guy like that's why I don't like R&B. These guys are forever in love mode, and I could never understand, yo, how y'all niggas just be in love
Oh,
mode.
you mean R&B?
Yeah,
You talking like baby making Usher music R&B, or just like rap music R&B?
Not like there's nothing wrong with R&B. There's a time and a place for R&B, but like I can't. It baffles me. I'm baffled. I can't understand like how guys can be in R&B mood. Some girls, right? And some girls will tell you, no, I'm not like that because blah blah blah. They can't handle. Some girls can't handle big dick, right? So they don't want to be fucked. They want to be made love to all the time. Bullshit. That's what they say now because that's all they can do. Later on, when they get older, especially when they get older, they're gonna be like, look, oh, okay, yeah, I've gone through the loving. Can you just fuck me? You ever had a girl tell you that? Can you just fuck me? I need to just be railed out. Like I can be made love to later.
Well, when you think about it from that perspective, that also plays into the whole desensitization. I can't fucking say the word, if you get what I mean.
But
on the woman's side, because we talked about the man's side about more the porn addiction. And honestly, there's women who are addicted to porn too.
No. Whoa. Wait. Well, I don't want you to get the wrong idea. I don't want you to get the wrong idea. Like this has nothing to do with porn. It has nothing to do with porn.
Yeah.
I was using that as an example because that's what we talked about earlier, right? I was just bringing that up.
But the reason why you can't use that as an example is because, like, you know, I'm trying to emphasize the point that there's a time and a place for everything. So a woman wants diversity, right? It's like me, I'm all for the love making, but there's like for the most part, I got shit to do. So you know, every now and then I'm like, look, let's make love making like 25% of what we do, but then fucking has got to be the majority of what we got to do. I got shit to do. That's the point I was making to you, but like work needs to get done. We ain't got time for that. When I'm rich and I can travel the world and we can go to the Bahamas and we're on a boat and I'm spending private time with her, we can make love. Later on that night, we're still fucking, but we can make love. Making love is like popping a bottle of champagne that you stored up there. It's not something you drink every day. It's something for occasions. See what I'm saying? Baby making. When you're like, when your girl is like, I want to have a child. Can we? The next time we have sex, can we try? You should be making love to her at that try. That particular try, you should be making love. The other times, nah, you gotta beat that up like Play-Doh. For the most part.
So you ever heard the saying?
And then look, and then too, like, and then the older you get too, you're gonna be like, man, you got about a good 10 minutes. If you get it in 10 minutes or less, then I don't know what to take down my health wellness.
And that's what happens to shit, you lying ass game. And that's what happens to a lot of married couples. They become so comfortable with each other, it's more like a race to the orgasm. And when you're married to a woman that actually loves you, the man usually loses that race. You would think the man wins that race. Nah, she's off to the races before. She is already halfway there before you even stick it in. By the time you get it in, 1, 2, after 5 minutes, and you like, hold on, you come in. She gonna be like, yo, you better hurry up. I got shit to do. And you gonna sit there feeling all bitchy, like, what do you mean? Like, I thought you loved me.
Exactly.
She's not a game.
There are times for love making, there are times for those quickies and those spontaneous things. It's as simple as that.
I was gonna say, you ever hear the saying, animals mate, humans have sex, but gods make love?
No, never heard that line before.
Yeah, never heard that one before. That's cute.
Oh. Whoa. It's one of them ear jammies, man. You guys have any one of them ear jammies? Like something's in your ear and you rubbing that shit and like, Wait, ear jam. There ain't shit in my ear. What the hell? Hate that shit. It's like a follicle. Like some microfibers in your ear and you're trying to pluck it out. Can't get that shit. Kisa, each woman is different and most men don't want to learn a new woman. Facts. Hence the Ken Bot 6000 with the pre-programmed virtual headset and the multiple attachments. Triforce is called being slutted out. No, even sluts.
And the same thing can be said for women. Like a mature woman is gonna tell their man how to please them and vice versa.
Oh, facts.
But that comes with you know, time and being comfortable around your partner and being like, oh no, you're not right there. Yeah, do it just like that. Circular motions, zigzags. Right there.
There are
zigzags.
There are girls.
Okay.
There are girls.
Zigzag. Yeah.
And I will say this: there are girls that I know of directly, and how should I engage in this conversation? There are girls that I know directly, and in having conversations with them about sex generally, when they ask me, because I'm one of these guys, I keep a high scorebook because I'm a gamer. So every time I engage in cardio activity, whether it's for lovemaking or just cardio activity, I need to know what my score is because I'm competitive. So some nights 2, 3, other nights on average 7, 8. My high score is literally 13. When I said what my high score was to these select girls, they was like, 13? Shit, I can't even get one. That mind fucks me. I'm like, wait, what? Not one? Not one. That makes me wonder, then why are you even having sex? If you can't get one, why? Might as well just masturbate. At least you know that's guaranteed. You know who can't fail at? Yourself. If you fail giving yourself a nut on your own masturbation, kill yourself. But so that's rare. It's got to be rare. It's got to be rare
Okay.
to fail that. To fail that, that's something's wrong with you. God didn't favor you. Something. I don't know.
Are you talking from a woman's perspective?
I'm talking
like,
about from anyone's perspective. You're a man and you can't masturbate and nut.
Triforce, you have to realize, right? Some niggas have gotten circumcised so fucking raw and hard.
Oh, okay. Well, no, with the exceptions of medical complications and abnormalities and stuff like that. The average dude or average woman who have no complications. Obviously, I'm talking about them. If you can't masturbate and get yourself off, murder yourself. Real talk. Just kill yourself. Start over.
Right.
God did not favor you.
For real.
Because how can you not please yourself? And like I said, once again, I'm going to say it one more time so people don't go, Triforce out here telling people to kill themselves if they can't jerk off properly. That's not what I said. I said, if you are...
I'm telling you, I-90 or I-20, since I live in Texas, I-20. Find it, go play in it.
Exactly. There's no way you should not be able to please yourself if you are a normal person. As a normal person, you should be able to at least do that.
I don't even know how that. He said guaranteed death on Interstate 75. Anyway, but that will go back to what Zamosa was saying. So for those people that can't even get themselves off, those are the ones that are desensitized because they done did so much shit in their younger youth and did all the vibrators, you know, like all that shit. Like he was like, we're good. And there was this one chick there was this Asian chick that went to the college that we went to. And boy, when I tell you, she had all the fancy vibrators, and they were more than 3 speed. Like I think the highest she had was like an 8 speed or something.
That's
And I
ridiculous.
looked at her, I said, "Girl, you're right." I said, "Girl, you ain't gonna have no type of feeling by the time, if and when you do choose to get married." I'm like, "You tripping?"
And those girls usually turn to porn. They turn to porn. They have to go. They have to get the most debauchery shit to get off, and so they start picking new shit: dogs, cats, giraffes, elephants. 3, 4, 5, 6,
And
7
that-
dicks.
They go into porn. They go into porn not to get off. They go into porn because they can make money off it. So
No,
they're
no.
not going to be.
They go into
orgasming
porn. They
anytime
go into
soon.
no. They
Videos
go
longer,
They
more
go
content.
no. They go into porn to get money and get off. Don't ever think they just go in because they're just going in,
You really think these porn stars are actually busting in these videos though?
bro. They go in to get off.
And that's not faking it.
They go
half the time.
They go in to get off. Whether or not they get off is a different story altogether. But they go in to get off, get paid. Most dudes go into porn because they're trying to blast their load into some chick's face, get off, and get paid. That's what they go. Why else would you go into it?
Right, and I've learned some secrets with some folks that did actually go off into that industry. A lot of times what they do, especially with the dudes, they're not even like hard like that all the time. They have to use penis
Fluffers.
pumps or they have to like stop in between takes.
They have fluffers. There's always a fluffer in the background. There's always a fluffer in the background.
You know. So 9 times out of 10, that they not even staying on strong all the time. So, and I was just like, oh shit, what? I was like, ooh. And then too, it kind of makes sense. So like, if you are like constantly doing shoots like that and having sex, God knows how many times in one setting, and God forbid, don't let it be a orgy. You know what I'm saying? At some point, I mean, just like what Triforce was saying, at some point, you know, y'all's members gotta, you know, go down and rehabilitate and cool off and stuff like that. And, you know, going too long, that can cause y'all skin to peel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The girl's vagina will get literally swollen to the point where you cannot penetrate. That shit will happen. And then now you ain't gonna be able to touch
I've heard of the
for
girls-
literally a week or 2 weeks, depending on how good. So yeah, you
I've heard of. I mean, this might be just fucking like the locker room talk, but I've heard of like a woman's vagina is not lubricant, you know, obviously wet enough. If it's too dry, it'll actually fucking burn the skin off.
Yeah, that can happen.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if you're rubbing all that friction together with no moisture whatsoever, yeah, like think carpet burn.
Yep. Your
Ro-
dick will peel.
Ron Wayne says some dudes in porn be fucking themselves up to stay in the business, popping vagina multiple times in a single day.
Viagra.
Oh wait, I read Viagra. Oh, I read that wrong. I don't know why they do that. They could just eat watermelon. That's what Viagra's made from, watermelon.
Sure. Really?
Yeah.
I've never gotten hard from eating watermelon before.
No, watermelon.
Oh, something wrong.
Watermelon doesn't get you hard. Watermelon helps your blood circulation.
Right.
Yeah, I know. I don't know about Viagra though. Never-
Well, that's what Viagra
never
does.
happened to me.
But even then, y'all gotta be careful taking that shit because like, take too many of them pills, don't fuck around and have a heart attack.
Yeah. Plus, you'll end up relying on them too much. Yeah, you know, it's a unique perspective. You know, it's a unique perspective because everyone, like every young dipshit dude like envies male porn stars. Like, oh man, they get to fuck all these girls for a living. They get paid to do it. But like, nah, man.
I don't
Imagine
know.
actually being a black.com actor, bro. Nah.
A what? A black.com? Oh, you mean blacked?
Yeah,
Okay,
black.com.
blacked with ed
Yeah.
in it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Nah, what it is that those guys envy the girls that they're having sex with. It has nothing to do with them being a porn star. They
don't envy the girls. They wish they were fucking the girls. They
No.
envy the guys because they're the ones who are fucking the girls. They wish they could fuck.
Yeah, but like, what,
That's
like, okay, but like, watch this. What type of mentality is that? Like, so you want to put your dick into the girls that just took 6 at one time? Like, sounds like a cuck to me.
Well, the whole point, right, is that they get off the idea of imagining it that they're the ones who are fucking the girls, right?
Well, then that's what porn's for. You just watch it if you want to imagine it.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. That's the point.
But like, I wouldn't want to be the dude. I wouldn't want to be the dude having sex with those girls. No.
Well, obviously, you know, I'm more mature now, but like young dudes aren't thinking like that.
Sadly.
He started stupid. He said, turn your hard drive into a floppy disk.
Turn your hard drive into a what?
A floppy disk.
A floppy disk. Nissan.
Hey, no, I mean, I appreciate that. Remember, like, you know, I like...
We gotta say some of Keyson's quotes.
Right.
This nigga's all across the globe. You know, he be quoting himself, so...
He's definitely on one tonight. Let's see. Oh, carrots. I'll probably do one row of carrots.
Oh, your mom's. This is bullshit, dude. Your mom's. This is Ron still. Oh, you just changed it. You went to a different, just switch accounts? Alright. Tired of scissors in the chat. Oh. And if people think the porn industry is bad, the hentai industry is just as bad. Anime community, gaming community, I don't think this shit is, none of that shit's sweet. Be a lot of degenerates.
Money's probably better.
Huh?
It takes a lot less money to draw some shit. It takes a lot less money to draw some shit than hire actors.
Nah, I think people who make hentai are sicker than those who actually have porn. You have to draw that shit. You have to sit down and think about it.
They are. And actually, like, you know, contextualize, add definition to it, you know, all that kind of shit. I wouldn't call somebody who makes porn
I
like
do.
that sick. I mean, if they're just a lewd person, they're a lewd person. It just depends on how far you take it.
Have you ever sat down and thought for a moment the mentality that goes into it? Sit down for a second and think about it, and then you're going to start to say, wait, what the fuck?
Yeah, okay, I can understand a nigga like Shadface being a little off his rocker, right? I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about.
I have no idea who you're talking about. I'm just going to assume that you know this dude based on
Someone in the
research
chat, Mike.
purposes.
Someone in the chat, Mike.
Oh?
I don't want to go into it. I said Shadface. I don't want to go into this, but
Is that like a director or
something
someone?
like that. I understand.
Is that a concept?
One of the most well-known hentai cartoon porn artists on the internet.
Oh,
he
and
went as far as to try to make porn. Like he drew porn of someone's real life daughter. Another YouTube content creator's real life daughter.
Ooh.
And it kind of spiraled into some crazy shit. Keemstar, Killer Keemstar, man who does drama.
Oh yeah, we know him.
He interviewed Drug or something. Yeah, the dude actually like drew an illustration of Keemstar's daughter sucking Bill Clinton's dick. It was some weird shit like
What
that. I never
the
seen it all.
fuck?
It was fucking weirdo.
Ooh.
And how you like? It was crazy because like you had people
Blast.
actually defending him. Oh, bro, it was just a drawing. No, it's not. You drew an illustration of a real life little girl. Just because you hate the guy that you hate the father.
He
You're
beat
right.
he beat off to it. He beat off to it. Put any money to it. Blaster,
He drew it. Yeah.
Blaster Master said, "What the fuck did he just walk into?" You walked into some.
We've been talking about sex the whole night.
You walked into
Clown
some.
hour.
You walked into some hentai guy drawing Keemstar's daughter blowing the president off, the ex-president. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, so
Okay, but like, as far as majority of hentai artists go, I mean, like, yeah, I wouldn't exactly these guys in the same category as your average Joe walking down the street, blue collar worker, cubicle type shit. But just depends on how far you go with it. If you just make lewd art for the sake of making lewd art, like niggas been doing that for centuries. Actually, it's just it just hasn't been called hentai or the same design as it is now.
Geez. Well, Keemstar is the drama alert guy, right? Yeah, that sounds like drama. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I did not know that though.
Like,
How old is that news?
This was years ago, man. Like I'm gonna say like about 5-6 years ago.
oh shoot, this is new news to me.
Yeah.
This is fresh off the press.
I never heard this shit before.
Yeah.
Right. This is but yeah, people.
I mean, it's buried now, but like this shit was crazy back when it dropped. Go ahead, brother.
I was about to say people isn't gonna stop messing with people's families, and you gotta understand like 95, and I'm being generous with this number. 95% of content creators are portraying a character for entertainment purposes. There is 5% of people that's on here that actually do dumb shit. That's not actually like that for real.
But
So it's just like,
some people do. Some people don't get.
I would agree in the gaming part of content creation. Like there's other genres and avenues. Like I doubt that people who showcase makeup and palettes and shit like that are really putting on a persona. But as far as trying to entertain an audience on the regular, yeah, of course you'd have to.
they
create it.
so you have a lot of people who, like, if you go back to like probably the earliest, like if they don't release their videos, like if you go, I'm gonna use Dashy for example. A lot of people know who Dashy is, right?
Yeah.
He did a stream where he went back and watched some of his more earlier videos, and he was just like, like he was like, why did I upload this? You know what I'm saying?
He cringing at it. Mm-hmm.
Right, like most people that start content creation is operate, especially if they're not used to being in front of a camera or talking to large groups of people at any given point in time. If if they audience is big enough to that level, to it is nerve wracking. It really is. It can be, and it's just like there's quite a few people that are shy, who literally have to practice before they even go live on exactly what they're going to say, how they're going to say it, and they are not very charismatic whatsoever.
I mean, I got to do that. I'm not even going to try to say that. I got it all together.
Let me read a comment, guys. Let me read a comment. How many people do you think you'd still have a friendship with if you had full access to their phone and computer? A lot of sick fucking people out there. Yep. I wouldn't want full access to anybody's computer.
You can have full access to mine. I ain't got nothing to hide. I mean, because there's nothing on my computer. Huh?
Well, people got full access to my computer. Well, people do have full access to my computer because sometimes I stream my computer like a dumbass. I should be showing people
right,
shit. But I ain't got nothing to hide. That's Triforce. Yo, would you let your girl get your phone? What are you talking about? I don't have a phone. You don't have a phone? Nope. people cannot believe that I don't have a phone. I'm like, I don't have a phone.
And Triforce has went decades without having a phone.
I'm gonna die without a phone. I don't want a phone. I don't like phones.
The only way back in the day, before we heavily transitioned off into content creation, the only way that you can get in contact with Triforce would be via email, Skype, but now we have WhatsApp, but that's only because,
And Discord,
now,
and Telegram, and Instagram.
Right.
Which,
I mean, Discord.
Facebook.
I mean,
Like,
Discord is basically a phone for you. Like, in any way. Like you can
No,
text
it-
people on here, call people. Like,
No.
it's basically a fucking phone.
it is. That's why. But I prefer
itself is.
I prefer Discord. I prefer Telegram. I prefer Skype. I don't want something where I'm walking around and you can get access to me. Unless I want you to get access to me. And then on top of it, I don't trust the governments of the world. It's not a United States thing. I don't trust none of them motherfuckers at all. All of them. I don't trust none of them.
like I'm literally, so like I've been watching like a lot of gardening videos as of late. How to grow my own plants, like my plants and vegetables. I think
Oh, yeah, I'm real big on that.
I'm probably gonna start that very, very soon. That and like watching people like build things. So it's two things I want to do. I'm gonna do like my own little miniature version of a garden. I can't really do a big one because I don't own my house yet.
What do you think you're gonna grow? You got any ideas of what you're gonna grow?
Well, let's see. Like I did a little research. So in my area in Texas, we are a 8A zone. So, like what I've been learning so far is basically, start your seedlings. But it's kind of weird because like Texas don't really get cold like that. And
Yeah, they had that one freeze like 2 years ago, whatever it was.
Yeah, like it's weird because like how I know is okay. So usually when the state fair comes around the corner, it's usually in October. Usually by October, if there is like a cool breeze that comes in and it stays like that consistently, we don't have no winter. That's how I know. But if that doesn't happen in October, and in October it's still like 80, 90 fucking degrees, 100 degrees or whatever, we usually don't have our winter until January. And that's when the temperature typically drops to like 60 degrees.
Same down here.
60 degrees anywhere, 60 degrees to like maybe 30 degrees. That's our winter.
Yeah, same down here. I'm in South Carolina too. We don't really get we got mild winters here too. But I was gonna say, if you're gonna plant something, are you gonna wait till like next February to do something? Because it's pretty late in the summer now. It's like in the middle of it. If you plant something now,
I was gonna wait till. Well, actually, if I was gonna do anything, I need to look to see what I can plant.
And how long it's gonna take?
Yeah, like, but
because a lot of long term crops are obviously gonna, winter's coming in a few months. They're gonna,
Right, but look, since I'm in Texas and I don't, our winter is here in the winter.
Yeah, you probably get away with some stuff.
Right, and if it does happen, it's like once in a week when it will really, really get cold or ice on the ground, that type of thing. So for me, like, I want to see what's coming up for August, and what I should be doing is going ahead and like whatever I can put that can survive the heat of the winter. which is probably going to be like, microgreens. Probably might do like microgreens or something like that. And I want to do tomatoes. I want to do potatoes for sure. I want to do my different herbs. So with that,
Yeah, I feel you.
see what I can do in August, and go ahead and get the season started now. So by the time August comes,
I'm real glad you decided to do that, man. That's something I'm trying to do too. I just got my living situation to work out. I understand the mindset about it too, because like when you think about it, shit's gonna get more and more synthetic and fake as time goes on. That's just the reality we live in. At least over here in Babylon, that's just how it is. Shit's gonna get more fake, more processed. Learning how to grow your own shit naturally is just the most valuable skill you could have right now. Self-sufficiency, not relying on companies for your shit. That's the best thing you could have. And what's great about it is, once you learn that skill, you can, at least in my case, I want to have kids, you can teach it to, coming generations, and they can pass down that knowledge and not have to rely on a fake world. They can just do it for self.
Yep. So, and even if like say for example, like I want to do it like now, so that way like, but obviously of course you may be in a beginning, and it's probably going to be a few crops that it's just not going to make it in Texas heat, and then you have to navigate around what would be like the most natural way to not have like those the natural way to keep away like bugs and stuff like that. Learning the proper way how to prune and stuff like that. I've learned a lot thus far, and I just need to incorporate it. So I can go ahead and make no mistakes, learn something, and be like, okay, good job. That next one, and so on and so forth. So that's one of the things that I wanted to do. That and build like a tiny house. I don't know why, but like a lot of those tiny houses are like very cool. I think it's cute.
Yo, does Jamaica have a zoo? I want the Valkyries to go to a zoo. I'm gonna find you. Oh, that's right. You coming now, Robin? We're gonna pick a day. We're gonna go to the zoo. I want to see some.
That's random.
I want to see some, because I'm watching Humans Rescue Animals on YouTube right now. I want to see some aminals. I want to see some aminals.
Some animals.
Aminals, yeah. I want to see some aminals. Hold on, let me see something. Does Jamaica have a zoo? Hope Zoo, Kingston, Jamaica. Wait, what?
Oh, it's in your neck of the woods?
Oh shit. $1,000 to go in. We in there. That's $7 motherfucking dollars. We're gonna go see some animals.
$10.
Damn, bro.
$7
Okay.
to go see some aminals. Some amigos.
Damn, go ahead, man.
Monday through Sunday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Yeah, we're gonna go see some aminals.
They got a zoo about 20 minutes from where I live. I went. I want to say like.
Is it a petting zoo? I want to feed some animals.
Ross says that was random as fuck. I want to see some aminals, man.
Ours isn't a petting zoo. It was just cages and whatnot. Saw orangutans.
Oh,
lions,
crap.
ocelots, all kind of shit.
Julian says, "Can I have an invite to the Discord?" All right. So Julian, you're probably not gonna like this answer. The Discord I'm in is the Valkyries Discord, and it is a paywall in the Discord. It's $10 to get into the community, get to talk to the girls and whatever. And just to let you know, that $10 helps supports the girls' activities that they do and stuff like that. So I'll put it in the room. I'm not saying that you want to get it, you want to pay to get in, but if you're interested and you want to actually get into the Discord, you could donate to the Valkyries. Besides, they have an anime convention coming up about 2 weeks, and we still trying to raise the last Jeep $1,000 to get in. So all donations are expected.
Oh,
Triforce
damn.
Casual
Oh,
Geographic.
damn.
Give me Sawski. I want to see
Damn,
some.
you know what?
What happened?
Damn. Oh, you know what? I think. Damn, your boy might just have body dysmorphia. God damn.
This guy. Who? What?
I know that's random as fuck. Your boy might have body dysmorphia.
May have body dysmorphia?
Yeah.
English? What does that mean?
When you think, it's when you think, it's when your mind plays tricks. You think that you're skinny or fat, when you kind of aren't. Like,
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm just looking at like examples and shit. Like fat people who think they're really skinny, but they're like
Oh.
bloated, or like skinny people who think they're fat, stuff like that. I don't know, man. Cause here's the thing, right? I've been going hard as fuck for physical the past, well, really hard the past few weeks, right?
Yeah, this guy's
You know,
stupid.
regular hard the past few weeks.
Hold on.
Right?
This guy's stupid. A fox is looking for food, and my man gave him a Snicker bar. The fox took that shit and dipped. My man took the Snicker bar and bounced. Like, man, stop playing with me, B. Snicker satisfied. Think I don't know?
Alright, but look. As I was saying, I've been going hard as fuck with this shit, right? Last week, on my like little break from the internet, right? I was doing basically 100 of push-ups, 100 of sit-ups, 100 of tricep dips every day, like that whole week.
That was showing.
You know, and it's not like, okay, I'm clean, all right, I'm clean. I don't need to worry about that. But look, all right, I've been going hard as fuck with this whole thing.
Wait, Rashawn, you playing with Demar right now?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Because I looked up and I saw Rush, and I was like, wait, is that my Rush?
Yeah, he's
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but as I continue, right, it's not just physical exercise. Like I've been drinking, like I've been basically doing everything I'm supposed to, right? Getting supplements, taking creatine, taking like protein powder, eating a lot of protein-based foods after I work out and shit. Like I've been going hard for this. I've been trying so fucking hard. Every time I look in the mirror, right? Every time I look in the mirror, it looks like I just get skinnier and skinnier and less swole and less ripped. Like I don't fucking know what it is, man. It's just like I look in the mirror.
So which archetype do you think you are? Are you the skinny guy that thinks
I'm very like I've always been small my whole life, right?
Wait,
I've always weighed like a buck 20, about 120 pounds or something like that, like very small, right? And now basically this whole year I've been trying to basically take an effort to bulk up, and I'm serious about it. I'm buying all kind of products, supplements, creatine, protein powder, motherfucking insures, all that shit, right?
Well, what do you do? Okay, so what do you do? You exercise every single day?
Mm-hmm. If I'm not doing 100 push-ups, I'm at least doing like half that on a tired day, right?
Well,
and that's just push-ups, right?
Well, okay, so this is coming from somebody who used to be a skinny, muscular.
Now, sometimes I go to the gym and lift. Okay.
Stop working out and eat late at night, and you'll bulk up.
Yeah, I've heard that one. Maybe that's something I should do. Just stop. Because I know working out burns a lot of the fat that I'm supposed to be. But I mean, I always thought, like, because people tell you 1,000 different things, right? Oh no, it's protein that you need. Oh no, you need to fast. Oh no, you need to eat fat. Oh no, it's carbs. Like, you know, like, no, man. Like,
It just really depends on. It sounds like you have a very
fast metabolism, yeah.
fast metabolism. So basically, how I got my voluptuousness, all the things that I used to do, I wasn't doing anymore. I wasn't playing basketball anymore. I wasn't riding bikes anymore.
Bro, stop this.
Yeah. See, I've always been hyperactive. Like,
Yeah, I
I've always
just
moved
stop.
around. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta stop doing the things that you're used to doing, and you go the fast route, eat a bunch of junk food,
Yo, Jamaica got
eat at
zebras.
night. Oh, we got
Really?
zebras? Oh,
Oh
yeah.
shit. That's cool.
Peacocks, a whole bunch of birds, iguanas, Komodo dragons.
Is
Yeah,
it, but is it a petting zoo?
yeah, it looks like
Yeah,
yeah,
no, it's hard to.
yeah, it looks a lot of the animals.
But like,
A lot of these animals are forest animals, so it looks like petting ones. They got crocodiles, or Jamaica definitely got crocodiles. What is this? Parrots,
you know, like,
snakes.
it's fucked up.
They got some weird
You see, I get that, Noah, but like,
goats,
you'll say
ducks.
that, right? Then somebody else will say, "Oh no, bro, it's not about diet like that. You just need to do exercise. It's just exercise and protein, and you're good, bro." Or somebody will say, or people will say, "Hey, you should fast more. Go on like 24-hour fast because your body's gonna burn the fat and leave the muscles, bro." Like, and, like, I'm just like, oh my god, like how, like.
I mean,
what do I
it
fucking do? Here's the thing.
it really just depends on your body type. Like,
Monkeys,
I've always been
kangaroos.
slim and small, right? Fast metabolism.
Yeah.
The thing is, I don't really like to eat all that much. If I could really choose to, like, I don't like to eat like a crazy big amount. That's not me. Even if I do eat it, and like it don't really take me running around for a little bit to burn all those calories off, and then I just gain nothing from it. So basically, right, to actually get big, it's looking like I'm at the.
and guess what? And realistically, it's probably gonna take you some years to actually gain that weight because, like I said, for me, once I stopped playing basketball like every single day to just not being active at all and eating a bunch of junk, you know, like
That's when you start.
that's when I
Yeah,
started.
but I guess it's what it is. I don't like that solution. I don't want to just become a couch potato and just be less active to actually try to get the gains that I want. It's just like it's kind of counterproductive. I'm doing this for like health and other reasons, but yet now I gotta sacrifice that health to even get it. It's like damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Yeah, Noah asked you a question.
Why are you bulking? Is it for aesthetics? It's for all sorts of things. It's for aesthetics. It's for, you know, someone runs up on me, or, you know, someone I care about, I can whoop their ass. It's for, you know, just general health.
That's just like a whoop
You
your
know,
ass.
honestly, I'm tired of looking small, bro. I've been small my entire life. You put a medium-sized shirt on me, I'm gonna look tiny as fuck. All right. I'm gonna look like.
If
Go
you
ahead,
don't want to go
Robert.
that route, if you don't want to go that route, the only other logical suggestion I would probably say is go to a nutritionist. You know, go to like a health fitness doctor, and you know they'll get your biometrics and all that jazz, and they'll be actually able to tell you your body type, this, and that, and the third, and then you can
So
go
like a
from
diet
there.
and plan and whatnot. 'Cause, I mean, I already take hella supplements anyway, but it's not like they really do any good because I look in the mirror and I'm skinnier and skinnier and skinnier. Like 1 minute I got a little bit of gains. I'm sure I got a little bit of, you know, abs protruding. A few days later, flat, nothing. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know. Man, is this body dysmorphia or what? Like, am I not seeing what's really here, or is, you know, I don't know. It stresses me out sometimes. It shouldn't, but it does.
Robin.
It wasn't me. Huh? It wasn't me.
Thank goodness. Robin,
I
what was
did
the question you asked? No, not sorry. What was the arthritis that told the most bones to bulk up again?
Oh, I mean, I just told him how I gained my weight, and that was, you know, I would stop being active in like the things that I would normally do on a daily basis, because like my metabolism is very high, and it's like if you look at how I was years ago, y'all be like, that's not Robin. And I'm like, yeah, that wasn't for a very long time, and then love happened, sex weight, happy weight, losing weight. Wasn't playing as much basketball. Obviously not in high school anymore, so I'm not doing marching band. I'm not doing track. I'm not doing cross country. Was eating a bunch of unhealthy food. And, you know, I finally got the acquired thickness that I want. But now the problem is I have all that acquired thickness that I always wanted. But now, and then, you know, after having my son, now I'm just like, come on, get rid of this. Yeah. So, yeah. So it's just like, you pick and choose your poison. Or the more logical route would be go to a nutritionist or like a health, fitness, nutritionist or whatever, and they can do a diagnostic of his body, and they can guide you properly on how he can safely bulk up and all that jazz. But honestly, like I just honestly think if you're not trying to quote unquote go the route that I went, then yeah, it's gonna take you some years.
I'm not trying to look like a heavyweight champion. I'm not trying to look like The Rock out here. I'm just trying to like look decently muscular, you know.
And then so like I basically told him, I said, eat late at night. And all that good stuff. But he was saying that he was taking protein and stuff. But it seems like no.
Yeah, creatine, protein powder, Ensure, shit with protein in it, all the grams, all that.
Yeah, it seems like Noah is more logical, you know, coming from a guy's perspective.
Nigga, I can't rep the heaviest I possibly can. I'm gonna break my shit. Everyone tells you to, you know, to pace yourself so you don't hurt yourself.
Yeah, true. You can still do that, but like what he wrote was like low reps, and obviously you gotta
Yeah. Honestly, that's why.
build your way up to that.
Honestly, that's kind of why I don't like going to the gym, because I feel obligated to the ego lift a little bit, which obviously isn't good for me. But,
And that's how you.
because you know you're around everybody. You don't wanna take up the pussy weights, take up the whole 20-pounder dumbbells and shit like that. Like you don't want to be doing that, having people looking at you. Like I know people are gonna say, oh, everybody's working out to focus on their shit. They're not worried about you. Calm the fuck on. Look around and shit.
I mean, I don't.
No,
give
not
two shits
really.
when I go to the gym anyway.
I don't
I
either.
just, I
But you know, there's
when I
real.
get
There is.
hurt, I am pretty
No, where you at? No, where you at though? I bet you're probably way across the damn country.
I'm in Chicago. But usually when I go to when I was in Miami and I go to the gym, but after work, by the way, when I used to work at Walmart and I just go straight to the gym because it was across the road. If we were straight to after work, I couldn't give two shits. I just work what I could manage.
Right. And then so you probably usually have some very helpful people that is willing to help, that can give you some
Not at my gym, shit. Those niggas are rude as fuck. I mean, that's just my experience. I don't know.
well those are the ones you have.
Yeah, I kind of got a bad hand when it came to the gym.
No, we don't pay them no mind. For most of those are the ones that have little dicks. They got some big ass muscles, but they can't fuck. So don't worry about it.
No, I'm not. Well, I mean, I just meant most of the staff. Most of the staff aren't even jacked like that. You know, they just don't really give a simple fuck about any of your communities. You can tell they just got the job and they don't care about it. It's just like a broke for them.
Noah says, bro, come to the DMV and train with me.
Oh, no,
Right. And then Noah says, do your heavies that you can without breaking.
Without breaking my bones. Do I want to push myself to that limit? I mean, if I want it that much, I guess I should, right? If I want this that much, I'll push myself to near injury to get it. Is that honorable or is that
No. No. I mean, he literally just told you, okay. Like, for me, like, when I was doing my training, my weightlifting training back when I was like 16, I put on the heaviest in my head that I thought that I could manage. And if it was too heavy, then that's when I started to decrease the weight. I started to decrease the weight, up until it was still heavy, but it was still manageable. And I think that's what Noah's basically trying to tell you. Like, do the heaviest you can without, you know what I'm saying, without hurting yourself, and do low repetitions with that.
All right. Now I kind of don't want to. I want to pass on eating a bunch of junk. I want to, but sometimes I got,
Yo, Julian. 1 second, guys. Julian donated $10, but he's not answering the chat. I'm trying to get him to message me on some type of other social media so I can send him the link to come into the Discord. How many people is watching the stream right now? 19? I don't want to just throw the link inside there and then somebody lurking just eat the link real quick because they're being stupid. But Julian, can you hear me? Do you have Instagram? Do you have Twitter? Here, message me on IG is just the easiest. So message me on IG. I'll send you the link and you can come join the room. You can join this late night chat.
Don't you get his emails
On my
as a
Twitter?
pickup?
On my Twitter. I'll give you my Twitter instead. Hold on.
And then too, and also too, take it from me, Zamosa, from somebody who went from a toned, I was toned and slender. Matter of fact, you can find a picture of me or how it was many years. Like, because for me, it's like, if I go into the gym, I'm doing it for, like, obviously health reasons and get myself, well, at least get the stomach off. Getting the stomach off. So, you look at it kind of like what Noah was saying, what's your purpose? You got to find your why. Your why, your reason to evolve has to be strong. It can counteract the douchebag. Now, the alternative to that would be, there's a lot of people that obviously work out at parks, so you can work out at home. You know what I'm saying? Watch some YouTube videos, some tutorials. You know what I'm saying? Do it from home. You're doing your block. So whatever you work out, if you don't want to go to the gym. What?
Yeah.
Let me see something. Take from me.
Oh my fucking god. It's like, come in and just come to that.
Yeah, getting in shape requires about getting uncomfortable.
Alright. I'll see about going, boy.
You see, if I'm doing an omni quest, I might just do it with a full thing.
Said, I was talking
Noah's on some like altitude right now.
Yeah, I understand that, but this is a freaking...
It's your own
bar.
What the fuck?
I don't got nobody to really fucking spar with. Ain't nobody I know trying to throw hands like that. Just a practice. I'll be honest with you. At least at the moment. At the moment,
Oh man, don't let Danny hear you for that shit. Then it'd be like, I'll take him. I got you.
Danny all the way up in New York. What are you gonna do?
That is true.
Shit, he ain't gonna come down to the boonies just to fight me.
I don't know if you might.
The DMV.
What's the DMV? Never heard anymore. What do you do?
It's a place where you go to get your
Driver's license?
driver's license. Yeah.
Oh, niggas
Yeah,
wanna go
I
to
know.
States or some shit.
You want to go to? I was thinking about the Valkyrie should go to the zoo so we could see the amicables.
Oh, you talking about District of Columbia?
You don't want to go watch the animals? The animal.
There's whole
How did I not know this
Yeah.
abbreviation?
Yeah, the animals.
He's in,
Talking
talking about DC,
Aminals.
Maryland, and
Which one of the animal ones?
It's aminals.
Whichever.
That's not too far from where I live. I mean, I could,
Aminals.
And that's that, the
A
update
little bit
it
of a
on this
drive.
blessed day?
It's 5 pages of aminals. Aminals. Look.
yeah.
Donkey.
I've seen a donkey before.
No, I don't really live there or
Check country.
know many people from that area,
Ostrich.
so I never heard of the abbreviation.
I'm a lion. I've seen a lion
Caribbean
before.
flamingo. There's the African lions. Zebra.
Okay. One lion, now 10 lions.
Wood ducks.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
Oh, good night, stream. Good night, everybody.
Good night, son.
There's a bunch of aminals here.
And I'm saying good night as a greeting, not actually going to bed. I've heard that people think I'm going to bed.
Green
I'm
iguana.
saying hello in nighttime.
Jamaican pond turtle. Spiny iguana.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say.
Macaw. Jamaican bow.
A boa.
Called what?
Bow.
Barn owl.
A
Rabbit.
boa
Sheep.
constrictor?
White-tailed
Apparently.
deer. Paca.
Paco.
Indian peafowl. Squirrel
Oh, yeah, I got
monkey.
what?
Cocktail. The channel build.
Cockatiel.
Yeah, cockatiel. Sorry. Channel build the toucan. See the guy from Fruit Loops. They got him. Wild
Wow, the
turkey.
guy from Fruit Loops.
A kangaroo.
We in there.
Goat. Polished chicken. Gray parrot. Military what? Macaw. Screech owl. Yeah, I just said when Robin Gunn stay to come down, you should go see the aminals.
Animals.
It's the aminals. That's how it's pronounced.
Who is
Aminals.
teaching Troy for his phonics?
They're called aminals.
Yeah.
They're
I was
aminals.
about to say, son, get this man so he can go to bed. He can live.
No, he's tired. He get loopy.
Loopy.
Oh,
I'm not saying very tired right now.
I can't even say anything.
I mean, no to blow. Wow. We can play all this
Hold on for a second, Rodney. Rodney said, I'm Rodney in the Discord, but it doesn't look like I can comment. Wait, what?
I told this.
He probably has permission.
I just gave him roles. He should have all the permissions. He's a Patreon. He's a Valkyrie fan. He should have all. He should have all the roles.
Why you fucking kidding me?
I'm gonna send him a friend request.
Medium, right? That's my speed medium.
Yeah. If you
Same controls, eh?
yeah, but if you're playing 3-on-1, it doesn't matter if you're medium. They're gonna beat you.
Don't say that.
Yes, they're gonna beat you because you have it on medium regardless. But we'll see.
You don't have fireworks in
Mm-mm.
Huh?
I'm in love with the cocoa.
For me. In my dreams.
I guess I can sit on point
Oh,
now.
I can't even
What?
do it. I can't even
You
get
saw
all the
what I was
goddamn
trying to
time.
do there.
Yeah. Why don't you use a line now? Use a line. Put the square in where the square is supposed to be. I don't know why you did that. Green. Uh-huh. Bring it back. Bring the orange in. Bring the orange in. Lay it down. gotta fill out this side. Lay that. Oh boy. Put it there. Put it there. Put the line there. Put the square here. Square here. Don't put anything over there. Square up here.
I cannot see.
What is this?
Don't drink that. That's what happens in such as no smoothies. Do you have a box or anything? No?
Put it there.
Or?
Yeah, lay down. Lay down.
So I say, admin, you've been doing your stamina build up push-ups.
Yeah, hold on. Screenshot. Let me see what it says. It says you do not have permission to send messages in this channel. Alright, hold on. I got you, rude boy. I don't know why that's even happening. I don't know. I don't know why it's not giving him the permissions. This is stupid. Try now, rude boy.
Fuck. Is something wrong with the controller?
In the corner. In the corner. Now bring in the other item. Lay it down. Lay. Okay,
Oh,
here.
god damn, Robin. Now you got that fucking
Here.
Rihanna song stuck in my head.
In the corner. In the corner.
I'm sorry, it was old boy's name.
Right there. Right there. You can even put that here. Yes. Line. Bring in the other line. Red. Green. Oh well, no, you got it right.
Like, the first time I heard that shit, right, I was a kid. I didn't understand what the lyrics were about. I just liked the instrumentals and the beat of the song. I thought it was so sweet. Then I got older and I listened to it and I'm just like, oh, damn, this shit is explicit as fuck.
I'm not right.
Yeah. A lot of songs are like that, right? You listen to them when you're younger. You're not really listening to it. You're just enjoying the beat and instrumentals.
Especially if you were so used to listening to the censored version of something for so long. And then when you know what I'm saying? You go to the club for the first time and then like DJ plays the song uncensored because you're listening to the censored version. And then you be like, oh. You can lick my what?
You know, used to go to my favorite songs. You know that song is like,
No, stop. Why did you not? You, it's you.
That used to be. When I was a kid, right? I used to
All you
love
have to do
that
is
fucking.
move to the side. You press the
I used to tell my
button.
parents, like, I didn't know what it was about. I didn't really know what the lyrics were talking about. I told my parents, right, my dad, like, stepmom and shit, hey, that's my favorite song. They just look at me and laugh.
Oh, no, wait. I got
Nothing's wrong with the controller. You're trying to move fast.
How
And
about,
you do not know how to move fast
how
yet.
about, you know that Sierra
Put that
song, Milkshake?
Get the line out, put it there.
Yeah, Milkshake, my milkshake brings out a boys to the yard. So how about my mom was singing it, and I looked at her, I was like, you know what she's talking about, right? And she was like, yeah, milkshake. Like a chocolate milkshake? I'm like,
Stand up.
She said chocolate milkshake.
I was like,
I didn't get my full drink down though.
oh, this shit was so good. Hearing my mom say that.
Bring in the blue. It's sitting there waiting for you.
I used to like that song, sexual seduction by Snoop Dogg.
I love that song.
Oh, yeah.
Take my time. She gon' get hers before I take things slow. I'm not gonna rush the trouble.
Purple. Red.
Seduction. Well,
Blue.
the version I listened to was Subduction, but sometimes it's
Orange.
Seduction. I don't know. There's some
Square. Purple.
No,
Orange.
actually, the eruption
No, you
part
should
is
have stood it
the
up. Okay, in the corner.
So it
Blue.
wasn't blue. But
Line.
the censored version was the Dutch one.
line, red, red, blue, right here, yep. Lay that down. Square here, blue, red, purple, blue, red, green, square, line, in the corner. No, should have put that right there, but I laid up. Bring in the orange. Rid of the orange. Yep. Lay everything down. Square. Put that red right there. Yep.
Triforce is having an orgasm in Texas right now. He's like,
Purple. Right there. In the corner. No, why would you trap yourself there? Open up. Purple. Line to open up. Alright. Let's go back to square. Put it in here. Line. Open that up. Blue.
Green.
Green again. Blue. Square. Oh, you should have put it the other way. Alright, whatever. Orange. Open it up. Yeah. You matched. That's right. Why are you stacking? Open it up. Come over here. Drop it. Yep. Turn it around. Yep. In the corner. Over there. Orange over there. Purple. Purple in there. Don't worry. Ignore them. In the corner. Alright. In the corner. Line. Red. Blue. Oh crap. You have to open that up. Blue. Open it up. Open it up with the blue. Yes. Blue again. Green. Yep. In the corner. Yep.
Bitch, your house better be on fire.
Corner. Bring in the, yes, right there. One over here, over there, line, open it up, flat, set up now.
Now I'm taking the time because this guys keep moving around like a fucking. Oh my god. Well, I'm dead.
Line. In the corner. Orange on top of it. Lay flat. There you go.
Your mom's!
Thank you, Juliet. I appreciate it. What? Alright. Corner. Over here. Line in the middle. Down. Orange. Yes. Green in the corner. Alright. Turn it right there. Yep. Lay it there. No, you should have used the line and counted that. It doesn't matter. We'll wait for the next one. So, there. In the corner. Line. Yep. Right there. Corner. Little flat. Over there. Green again. Red again. Lay down. Oh, well, that was better. Better move them. We'll bring the line in. Green. Let's open that up. No, you should not put that in there because now when you open this, you just reblock yourself. Put there, line in the corner. Oh, you should. Alright, go here. You wait. Stand blue up. No, you should stand blue and then put blue on top. Okay, bring the blue in. Put that down. Open that up. Red in there. Purple over here. Don't put anything over there. Everything goes over here. Over here. Line. Green. Square. Right there. Red. Up there. Purple. Up there. Put the. Oh, well, it's too late now. Yeah, might as well do it. Well, you gotta commit to it now. Yep. Line in the corner. You need that thing. Lay that down. Square over there. That. Lay. Line. Orange. Line. Blue. Square over there. Green over here. Red down there. Green in the middle.
Middle.
Yes. Put it right there. Yep. Purple here. Oh, either side. It wouldn't have made a difference. Square on the other side. Alright. Put it. Open it up. Orange. Purple. Blue. And then square.
Why won't these bitches just die?
Because two of them are attacking you at the same time.
No, you're on my team.
No, your teammate's dead.
Bumbleclot.
Blue in the corner. Okay. Yep. Line. Put the line in there. Put the square down here. Put the purple right here. Bring this in. Stand it in there. Stand it in there. Stand it in there. Yes. Red in there, right? Bring this right there. Bring the stand this in here. Bring that in. Stand it up and put it in. Yes. See, you press up the buttons. What are you doing? Over line right here. Corner here. Line. Don't worry about it. Line. Bring this in. You locked yourself in again. Bring that in. Yep. Right there. Bring this in. Over here. Right there. Oh, okay. Drop it.
Yeah.
Drop it. Bring that in. Drop it. Here. Drop it again. Put it over there. Over here. Oh, too late. Bring this in. Line it up right there. There. Bring this in. Oh, well, we did that too early. Drop it. Just kill him. You drop that. Rush him now for no reason. Now you have to clean all of that mess up. Okay, here. Square. Put it in there. Green. Bring the blue over here. Right on top. Over here. Red. Bring this. Put it in there. Bring that. Put it in there. Right? Line over here. Square right there. Green. Get rid of the green. Red. Put the line in there. Open it up. You can put that right there. And then orange to open that up. Lay that over there. Square over here. Go right there. Orange right here. Orange right here. Lay that right there. Right here. Open. Line. Make another Tetris. In the corner. Don't quit. Like that. No. Because you're saving. Right? Put it down there. Now. Square down there. Line down there. Next line down here. Green right here. Yep. Line right there. Red right there. Alright, square right here. Alright, right there. I didn't want you to do that because now you have to build again. Blue. Okay. Green is the only place it can go. Blue right there. Line. Stand this up here. Green. Line. Blue. Yeah.
Your mom's!
What?
The hell?
I'll try this. Trollocs, I still don't get this game.
It's a huge mind game.
Maybe it's a huge mind game.
Oh, it's real. Look at
What's the message in there? What?
What? I'm the one that doesn't take a break to eat. I like a hot lad. I just choke me. The juice. choked me. The juices from the hot dog suddenly spewed out on the first bite and drank it off my windpipe. I had so much to share. It was so funny and sad at the same time. What the fuck?
Oh, Lord, you gotta be kidding. Hey, David, what's up, man?
What?
What's going on, David? You chilling? Empress now is just hysterically laughing over nothing.
Rhea almost choked on hot dog juice.
On hot dog juice?
Say what?
Alright. Someone needs to calm down.
Oh my god. What the fuck? Oh my god.
Shit. Oh, you're laughing way too much over something so simple.
No. But you were still up on me.
Alright. Oh, damn it.
No. This is not something you want to hear while thinking of. Not something you want to hear. Rhea.
Oh, shit. It's been a while, yeah. I've been, David said hi. David said hi.
Hi.
Oh, you're too loud.
Who is that?
Don't buy that anymore. Stop buying it.
Who is this? Oh, David. Hi, David.
You hear what I said? Stop buying it.
I don't buy it.
You
A,
don't-
and B, nobody complains when you're too loud.
No,
And
it's
same
different.
time.
It's a different loud.
Oh wow.
You're not. It's not conscious loud. You're not loud. You're not loud and know you're loud.
So you make
Yeah.
a point then.
No,
You know you're loud.
no. The difference. No,
Okay.
the difference is that I'm conscious about it. You're not.
So you do it on purpose then.
No, it's you're missing the point. You're trying to make a point. I'm trying to explain to you. That's why you don't do that. There's a reason. Damn it.
I got work in the morning. Before I get some rest.
Okay. He does too.
Or you guys doing one? Well, considering that I'm in the I'm in a very very chill area at work. I don't want to end up falling asleep. Let me go get my sleep on before something happens.
Oh yeah. Okay. As long as you taste the victory. Because otherwise I'd be like, nope, you can't end it on an L. You can't end it on an L.
So I would because I need to go. I don't really care. As long as I'm making money, I'm winning.
Damn it.
F-R-E-E for figure 3.
I don't know why that song is catchy. You know something? Jagan silently snuck out of the Discord. You ever notice that?
And Jagan asleep. When you don't hear Jagan no more, that means he done passed out with sleep. He probably fell asleep at the sound machine. His phone is invented in his Elgato Stream Deck right now, probably. When he wakes up, he's gonna have a stamp that says "fuck with your book."
Anyways, I'm pretty much gonna go. I
You
bid
right.
you all a good night.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow, Rashawn. After I whoop this computer's ass, I'm gonna turn in myself.
Oh my. Okay.
Unless the computer cheats me, which it looks like it's gonna do right now. Yep. It just cheated me.
Oh, well, have a good night, guys.
Night, Rashawn.
See you, Rashawn.
Night.
Damn it. Pokemon Puzzle League is out for the Nintendo 64 emulator on the Switch. But I got no space.
This is stupid. He was a gateway drug to thinking you can rap.
Moms. The kids got school in the morning, honey? Do the kids have school tomorrow?
Sasha said, "Fuck them kids."
Yo. Unfortunately, I have to be awake at 7. Why am I awake right now?
Right? I'm surprised you're up right now.
I'm surprised
Is this a
myself.
world record?
No, you're up because of that.
I have to take a good night's sleep. Let me live. Am I hurting
No,
anybody?
yes. You
Alright.
will hurt yourself long term. You will hurt yourself long term. Yes, I know, and it's been changed because you've been what's the word for this? Disciplined over the time. So that's why you haven't hurt yourself, but you're going back into it. And the first way that you're hurting yourself, denial, until you get into it. Then it's like you can't get yourself out of it because you never accepted you were into it or getting into it to begin with. So it starts off for everybody. That's got nothing to do with it. No, it doesn't. It has nothing to do with it. You were not born that way. Punk ass. Hold up. That would actually be better than the condition. One.
Yeah. Cause no way I would be partaking. I would have been knocked out. Yeah, hell, I want to say like the Jamaica trip last year when I drank those smoothies. I was like, all right, y'all. Well, time for me to hit the bed. I'll be as like a fight.
Come on.
no way in the world I would be able to concentrate like that. How you can concentrate playing Tetris? I would have messed up, and that would have been game over.
No, but I'm making stupid moves. I'm trying not to concentrate. That's the problem. But then, like, see, I do shit like that. And like, I'm trying not to think. And some people are, oh, you're trying to be Ultra Instinct. I've been on Ultra Instinct before they even made it in Dragon Ball. I'm not supposed to be thinking. I can't even say, let me try not to think. Because trying not to think is thinking. You have to just do it with no forethought whatsoever. Uh-oh. That was crazy. Your moms. You gotta just insult the people. You straight up your moms. Woo.
This week is get through this week, get stuff done. Good stuff.
I just killed myself. I had this bum. Ah. myself out of this shit. Moms. All that fighting for nothing. Somebody message me, I'll see that in a second. I'm gonna wash this motherfucker right now. I'm actually angry right now. Yeah. Wow. What he said? Eggmine. Hey, it's okay, Rodriguez. Okay. Thought it was actual people of actual intelligence. Oh crap.
Try. You ever hear back from that ninja guy?
Yeah, he actually.
That's with 9.
Yeah, I was supposed to hit him up on Saturday or Sunday, but I saw him earlier today, and I didn't get a chance to hit him back. But tomorrow, I'm definitely hitting him back because I actually want him to come on the stream. Trying to get him and.
I'm just remembering.
Huh?
I was just remembering the time he said he was going to hook you up.
Yeah. This is pretty much it. I got this guy beat. He actually nearly killed me right there. But it's pretty much a wrap for him. So on this note, I'm going to close out this stream. Whooping his ass. His monkey ass at that. What am I doing? Stop playing around before this guy gets medieval. see. I'll tell you what. I'm just gonna beat the shit out of you normal. Good old fashioned fundamentals. I'm just gonna. I'm gonna beat the living shit out of you slowly. Okay? Yeah, keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. Now you would normally think, okay, here comes the triple teaspoons. Nope. I'm just gonna rain down upon you just straight Tetrises. Just straight Tetrises. That's all you're gonna get right now. I don't care how high I build. Straight Tetrises. That's it. I'm just gonna mash you. I'm gonna mash you. Straight mash you. Mash you. Mash. Straight mash you. Mash. Mash you. That's it. Keep pounding. Alright guys, I'm gonna call it a night. Thank you guys for joining me. Julian, thanks for coming through, dropping a $10 donation. Zamosa, Robin, thank you guys for joining me for the chat. I appreciate staying up this late night. It's what, 3 o'clock my time. I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna do a midday stream, I'm gonna do my little exercise and whatnot. Then obviously Empress and I will be streaming. The girls might come back over for TikTok Mondays, but I may not have them over this week because this is crunch week and I want to try to get everything else needed done. So we'll see how it is. Kisan, thanks for coming through. Noah, same thing for you. I appreciate you guys joining me late at night. Jagan, I know you're sleeping right now, so you probably ain't even hear me. Ron, it's a pleasure to have you over again. Blaster Master, same thing for you. Who else was in there? Mocats, obviously, the usuals. Mocats and Kisan. I think Danny stopped by. D-Rex, same thing for you and everybody else that was up at night. I appreciate everybody coming through. Catch y'all tomorrow.